What's going on, everyone? Welcome, guys, to the Stay in Alpha channel. Today, we have a very big guest on with us again. All right. And I am so glad that we have him on, and that is Michael Keen, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bring him on to the stream in just a tad bit. So much stuff, guys, going on in the NFT world. All right. From openseas to Solanart to upcoming projects that I drop in. Projects that I drop in today. We have the VeVe live drop, the Captain America that everyone is seeking for. Also, the Aurory project, so just breaking through already at $125. Just insane, just insane, guys. What is going on? Serge Duprat, thanks, man, for subscribing, guys. Stream just got started. Either way, guys, let's get into the video. Like this video, share this video, comment on this video if you're watching in the future, guys. Ring that bell because I'm always dropping knowledgeable information about crypto and NFTs. Also, like and subscribe at Staying Alpha for Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Let's get into the video. Mike, what is going on, bro? I think I lost you there for your audio. Oh, there you go. Oh, hold on. Let me unmute you. There you go.
It muted me up. What's up, man? Thank you for having me so much. How you doing?
And it's awesome, man. I've been doing very, very great. And I'm glad to have you back on the stream, man. Like, I am super happy to have you on the stream today. Because we have, guys, a legend. If you guys do not know, this is Michael Keen. All right. He's getting known in the NFT world. Number one question is, how can I find these NFT projects? And this is the man right here, guys. Michael Keen has a great website, nftcatcher.io. So we're going to talk about NFTs. We're going to talk about different type of projects, a little bit about himself, his website, his Twitter. And that information, guys, is actually pinned on today's stream. All right. You could find on the chat, the pinned is his Twitter and his website as well. So, Mike, tell us about yourself, man, for anyone right now that is watching this video.
Cool. Michael Keen. I'm from Philadelphia. I live near Miami, and I was a ticket broker for the last 17 years before getting into NFTs earlier this year. Yep, back at the beginning of the year. And some colleagues of mine, myself and them, we started nftcatcher.io. It's an aggregate of NFT drops from across all different platforms. We actually brought that from the ticket world, that idea, and we still to this day consider ourselves the most comprehensive list out there. We've been working for, on a bunch of different NFT projects. NFTcatcher.io. Like, I came from the VeVe world, so that's how we kind of met up.
Yeah,
and you were actually one of our very earliest supporters of NFTcatcher.io back in early May, and we always appreciate that. We always love your show. Yeah, that's me. I don't want to talk too much about myself.
Yeah, but, that's cool.
The introduction was really, really nice. I appreciate it, man. You're a legend as well, brother.
Awesome, man. So, guys, like I said, one of the questions that I'm always asked is, how do you find these projects? Alpha, where can I go? Who can I follow? This is definitely one of the persons, guys, that you have to go ahead and follow. But besides following him on Twitter, this is his website, nftcatcher.io. And this website is great. Because, like I just told them earlier, when you get on Google and you try to find similar websites, they're not as user-friendly. All right, this is user-friendly. A 5-year-old knows what's going on with this. And at the same time, he's giving you the featured drops right here on the top, guys. As you see, we have and this with Ranch, Afro Droids, their community has just exploded over 10K. Heavy Metal magazine covers, FUD Familia, Video Game Dev Squad by Coin Games, and the mighty The Sevens. All right, this community has been growing immensely. People are comparing this to the Oni Force. So out of these guys, I only know about Afro Droids, and I found out about Afro Droids through nftcatcher.io, and I found out about the Sevens through Twitter. So these other four, I do not know about them, right? But thanks to nftcatcher.io, if one of them actually catches my interest, for example, FUD Familia, I'll just go ahead and click on it. And it tells you the time of the drop price, the number of mints, and usually it gives you here a link, all right, as well.
It's not a link there.
Yeah. So if you go to the Afro Droids, right, you could here click on visit drop price, the time and date, the number of mints. All right. It's giving you all that information, and it gives you this cool feature to add it to your calendar so you could actually remember. All right. That is very helpful because there is just drops coming back to back to back to back. All right. So the add to calendar feature, guys, helps out as well. But besides the feature drops, you can also go down and it's going to give you another option of drops that are happening and prior drops. And as well, guys, as you explore towards the website, I actually see you just made a little headline over here about OWL. So that's pretty cool.
That's a Medium article that our guy Rob Newman put together. He's amazing. He writes all of our insights. Okay,
that's awesome, guys. By the way, I told you guys about OWL. My lady jumping in. Good morning, and everyone, guys, on the stream. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening. So I told you guys about OWL, okay, and I brought him up. I think on the stream probably was last week. He only had 500 followers, guys, and he already is booming. All right, over 8,000 followers right now on Discord, and you have to join the pre-sales. I said this yesterday. Get on the pre-sales. All right, pre-sales are now closed. Pre-sales will open up tomorrow as well for the AfroDroid project. All right, so go ahead and buy in tomorrow if you made it towards the pre-sales. And this is why it's so important, guys. Website like this, I can't stress it, because when you see a project, right, and it's still some time away from the drop, go ahead and get on it. Get active on Discord. Hit them up on Twitter, because you might actually be eligible for a pre-sale. All right, and it's gonna save you the headache of gas wars and gas fees, and possibly losing your gas fees at the time of the drop. Okay, so this is why it's awesome to get on with this project. So guys, that is nftcatcher.io, and again, follow him on Twitter, guys. This is his Twitter page. Why is this important, Alpha? I'm going to tell you why this is important, because you need to start following people in the NFT community. Okay, because nftcatcher.io is amazing. It's great. However, not all the projects are there, or by the time that Michael is reading about it, you already could find it on Twitter. Okay, so you have to be involved in both. Follow him on Twitter, guys, and get connected with other individuals that are big in the NFT space. All right, because once you see what they're tweeting about, then okay, what is that? That looks cool. Let me dive into that one. All right,
that's exactly how I learned back in February, March, April, May. Following a lot of the influencers, following people. What are they tweeting about? Absolutely.
So that's awesome. You have to go ahead and do that, guys. But he basically does a lot of the job for you, which is nftcatcher.io. Back then, when I first had Michael, guys, on the stream, I didn't know how big NFTs really was. All right, I didn't know that Michael was really a hidden gem on my stream. I'm coming to realization with that the last couple of weeks, because I've been using this website more. I've been mentioning him more, because the money, guys, on NFTs is just insane. And I spoke about this yesterday, right? OpenSeas, let's just say 1 billion. OpenSeas, guys, weekly NFT sales surpassed 1 billion for the first time. So just think about that. 1 billion in sales in a week. All right, this is how big NFTs is. And this is just not NFTs. And the reason why I'm touching this, because I want to ask Michael about something now in a second. But this is just not about OpenSeas, right? Let's just go to CoinGecko. And looking at CoinGecko, I believe it's the number 10 coin, might be the number 8 now. Number 7, actually. Solana at 126. So my question to Mike is Solana art.io. What are your thoughts? We'll be seeing Solana art on nftcatcher.io, because this is one, Mike, that it has been growing.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Me personally, I have not had a chance to dig in. You know that I've been the last 6 weeks head down working with OO and AfroDroids and our entire team. But I have talked to a lot of people that are crushing it, doing really, really well. There's not a lot of the gas issues, and there's some projects that have really blown up over there. There's no reason not to get in there, study it, do your own research. You know what I mean? There's only one way to learn some of these things, and that's kind of to put a little bit of money in your wallet and play with it. You know, like listen to some people, like you said, and that's definitely a place to be to get there. It's good to be places early. You know, we know that a lot of times the early bird gets the worm, and it's early over there. It's a good place to be.
Exactly. As Solana really has less projects than what you count with your fingers. Not many out there. So this is why I think Solana art is such a great start right now. So what I like about Solana, Mike, right, is the transaction fees, the gas wars. There's no gas wars. the transaction fees are very minute. They're really just pennies. And it's pretty much instant. All right. When I transfer from Coinbase to my Phantom wallet, which is Solana, it's instant. Like from the moment that I transfer, I click on my Phantom wallet and the money's there. So
yeah, that's amazing. That ETH gas is definitely an issue. Hopefully they get past that, because it's getting a little out of control for sure, especially with the volume that's going on.
Exactly, the volume, right? And we're seeing that happen with multiple drops. I saw this happen with CryptoPunks. I have lost money with OnlyForce. I lost my gas fees with Al Capone. I couldn't cancel one time, and I'm like, damn it, So I lost, some money there. But CryptoPunk, one thing that I learned is the Etherscan. If you go through Etherscan and the contract's available, to me, it just works so much smoother. But Al Capone didn't have the contract up, so you had to mint through their site. And the demand was just too high, and my internet wasn't actually so working well that day. So I ended up losing gas fees. I tried to cancel and it didn't go through. Yeah,
those drops that are like that everyone knows is going to be an instant sellout are not for the faint of heart. You know what I mean? Like you can mess around and lose a good amount of money if you're not careful doing that.
Yes. So then, what is your thoughts on buying it on OpenSeas next? Right.
Yep. So you're talking about like the secondary market once it sells out. That is, I do it all the time. Lots of people do it. There's lots of ways to do it. You can kind of go after the floor of something. If you think it's going to rise, you can possibly try and snipe a rarity that you think might be undervalued. But everything is a market. So say a project drops. Like we'll take OnlyForce for an example, because everyone kind of watched that go down. The price on those was 0.077. But with gas, it was more expensive. But pre-reveal, the floor on OpenSea was 0.5 or so. It even went up to like 0.7 before the reveal. So then at that point, you have to decide. And it would have been an amazing move. Like everybody should have been buying them all up. But at that point, you decide, do I think it's going to go up? And there's no reason not to buy if you can't get in the on sale, is kind of what I'm saying. And sometimes you can even get it just for slightly above the on sale price in the secondary. And then at that point, the market moves. When they sell out, you have a lot of people that are buying just to sell. So like there's a lot of action right as it starts happening. It's kind of sell the sizzle. And you have to be careful, because you can lose money just as easily as you can make money. We have to be clear about that. You know what I mean? But if you're, kind of watching the market and feel the dynamics and think something's good, and you miss out on the on sale, it's a great thing to do to snag some off the secondary. Yeah, you could definitely make some money, right? So you could.
So on OpenSeas, guys are gonna get very tricky, because like Al Capone's, like the Super Bunnies, like OnlyForce, prior to the reveal, you could see these start going up and up and up. All right, just to the reveal time. And then sometimes, like Canine Cartel, the reveal will come and it will just flop. All right. So you got to be careful. And sometimes this is why this is important. It's not about how big the community is, but about how mighty the community is, really, because it could just easily flop. All right. You couldn't see it rise prior to reveal, but then it just goes down. And then like the OnlyForce, it gets revealed and it just skyrockets. All right. So
it took a little dip, believe it or not. So when the reveal happened, it was at like 0.65 and went down into the 0.4s, believe it or not, just for a little bit. And then then it went up. It went up to as high as a 7 ETH floor for a tiny bit, OnlyForce. Yeah, people were quitting their jobs on that project. Like all over Twitter.
It's insane, man. And I tried to mint that and I couldn't. Man, so I lost gas fees there, but I should have bought it on OpenSeas. I should have bought it.
Yeah. We all should.
I should have bought it on OpenSeas. Yeah. And I learned that. And again, guys, this is just through experience. All right. I didn't buy it on OpenSeas. I saw it. I'm like, let me go ahead and get on with another one that's going to drop. And I should have bought that one, but it is what it is. All right. That's why sometimes you just got to go with your gut feeling. So now today's drop is okay. Well, before we go to VeVe, Mike, do you have any tips when it comes down to MetaMask, setting up your GUI, your gas limits? Do you have any tips on that?
If you're trying to mint something that is in high demand, like I kind of have some tips, but like they used to do it where you can just kind of click fast gas, but now it's different. You have to choose your amount.
Yes.
I bump it up because you have to think about what your resale is. Tips for how much to use. It kind of varies with every project. There's not gas is something you really need to learn. It's not for the beginners. It takes time to realize what's going on there. It's if that makes sense. I hate to not really have an answer for you. Like you can't really say a number. Like, but if you're trying to mint something in demand, do a little math and decide what you're willing to pay for it, I guess. You know what I mean?
It could get real tricky because sometimes it'll say fast, guys, and it's going to start at a minimum gas fee of $1.60. And you're not going to get in there with $1.60.
No, you're not. No.
All right. So
even if it's not in demand, it'll still get hung up on you. Like I used to do fast gas on pretty much every single transaction. But now, like when I go in there, so if I'm going in to mint something, because you want to be quick, you want to get your transaction in the queue. So you don't want to play games and look and like, what's this, what's that? So like, you click mint, your MetaMask, the Web 3.0 integration will pop your MetaMask up. And then I usually just bump that GUI up. You never want to touch the gas limit. You only want to touch the GUI.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The gas limit, the gas limit, guys, once you click fast, is going to put it at, I don't know, let's say 200, 120 or whatever the amount is. All right. But where it starts at could start at $1 and change. So that is what you want to go ahead and start bumping up. But okay, so Mike, now let's talk about VeVe, right? And let me open up VeVe for this. So today's drop, we have the Captain America drop going on today. And this is why I didn't want to just focus on VeVe, guys, because NFTs is just so much more than just VeVe at the time. And, this is what I want you guys to realize. But we do have an incredible drop today, which is the Captain America drop. We have, I got to refresh this. It's not 58 minutes. We have 40 minutes left for this drop right now at the time. All right. So you have the common, the uncommon, the secret rare, the ultra rare, and the rare. The ones that are animated is the ultra rare. That comes at 250 gems. And then you have the secret rare, all right, which is at 400 gems. So guys, the only tips that I have for this, right, is if you're on iPhone or on the Galaxies or Androids or whatever, best thing is just align your buy now button with the OK button so you can just go ahead and fly through. All right. Just be very careful. Once you actually get it, don't hit the cancel button. All right. But that is the best thing right now that you could do right now. Also, if you don't want to do that trick, then once the countdown actually completes, give it like around a second pause and then hit buy now, because if you hit buy now at the time of the timer getting depleted, it's going to tell you to error and try again. But this method, guys, has been working very, very well for a lot of people. Again, not on VeVe is 100%. Same thing as Clockgate. So that's my only advice to you guys. But let's go ahead and check out the Medium article. So have you seen the Captain America, Mike?
I read through the Medium article. I saw the rarities and all. I'm ready to go for it. It's an awesome drop. They look great. I haven't been studying and crunching the numbers like I used to. Like I told you, I'm all in on the Afro droids right now. But but I'm all about it, and I'll probably be in a drop room on Clubhouse with a bunch of my VeVe friends. I always love VeVe, always will. Such an amazing community, the company, all the friends I've made, close to my heart. I still have almost 200 collectibles now. Actually, more than that, I guess, if you count the comics. I'm just a huge VeVe fan always. So I do the drops every week, but when we first got together, I was all in the numbers and all up about it, but I don't quite have the time to stay in on the minutia like I once did.
Yeah. And it's the same thing here. Right. Yeah. And,
yep.
I get criticized a lot because, I've done the VeVe content a lot. And the thing is that people don't realize that the NFT world, guys, right now is booming. I just showed you the openseas numbers. All right. 1 billion in a week, over 1 billion in a week. So there's so much NFT projects. Let me give you a tiny bit of perspective on that, if you don't mind. Go ahead.
It took them 3.5 years to do their first billion. It took them 14 days to do their second, 9 days to do their third, and then whatever it is, 6.5 to do They're fourth. So it's like they're going to be doing $1 billion a day before we know it.
Yes. Yes. And I love what you're saying because you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think it was last month that they stated that what they made in a year last year, I think they had made it in a week or in a day or something like that. I had read something similar like that. I'm not sure if it was a day or a week, guys, but just think about it. What OpenSeas made last year, they made it in, I think, in a day or in a week. Something like that was the article. But these guys are just killing it. OpenSeas is just killing it, guys. They're doing insane numbers. Okay, they're doing insane numbers. So when I talk about other projects, guys, if you get upset, that's absolutely fine. All right, then this content is just not for you. My channel might not just be for you anymore, but I'm going to be diversifying, guys, into other NFT projects. All right, because what benefits me, if I could go ahead and spread it to you, I'm gonna go ahead and spread it to you as well. But I'm still going to be following VeVe. Like I said, guys, I'm not bearish on it. I still think it's a very great company. The NFTs are awesome. I hope they have interoperability soon and the MTO happens. And then from there, I think VeVe could boom a lot more. But I'm not hating on VeVe, guys. I'm just diversifying into other projects, okay? From OpenSeas, Solana, Draftkings, NBA Top Shots. All right, a little bit of everything. So the thing is that it's hard just to talk about VeVe now when there's other projects out there, guys, that are just doing phenomenal. For example, we have the Aurory project, and we have the Crypto Zoo coming out with Logan Paul tomorrow. So it's insane. NFTs are just booming. There's just so much projects out there, guys. It's getting hard to keep up. And again, you know, if I'm making more profit with other projects, I'm what I'm gonna do just as a natural human being, or I'm gonna go somewhere else. So I'm not leaving VeVe though. I'm still on it. I'm still gonna be covering, guys, the drops, but at the same time, I'm gonna follow other drops as well and bring you guys with me. All right. So I think it's a great project. They need a little bit of more work, but still, guys, it's still a great project. I'm not bearish on it. So again, we're talking about Captain America, and with this Captain America drops, which one secret rare will be dropping. This is going to be, guys, your best ROI on here. Okay, right here. It is 400 gems though, which is a lot of gems. And then the royalties for Marvel, I believe, guys, is 8.5 for every sale. And then you have the VeVe fee as well. So it's almost basically 10% off the top, which is pretty hard. Well, it's pretty rough. All right, but it's $400, guys. You have 1,000 editions as a secret rare, so is animated as well, which is a very, very, very cool collectible. And then you have the ultra rare at 2,500 editions, list price $250, guys. These two are the coolest of the NFTs dropping today on VeVe. Then you have $100, 8,000 editions, a rare, and this is dropping, guys, again for $100. This is not animated. This is standstill. You have the uncommon, which is standstill as well. 12,000 editions, $50 price range. This is pretty cool. I like this one. And then you have 22,000 editions of commons coming out, guys, at $40 price. So all of these are cool. All right, all of these are very, very cool. Again, the secret rare will be the only one, guys, that I'll be going for today. And since there's other NFT projects out there, I did not preload my gems for this drop, okay? Because if I do not get this, I'm using that money for future projects that are coming out really either tonight or tomorrow. So it's rough. I just can't load 400 gems into the app and not get it back. You know, it's getting rough, man, because I have the Aurory project, I have Draftkings, I have the Afro Joys tomorrow, and then I'm doing my research on Crypto Zoo tonight. So it gets crazy. It gets crazy.
So crazy.
But yes, guys, very, very cool drop. I've noticed VeVe is starting to raise their prices. Yes, they have been doing that slowly. Crypto King, they have been raising their prices. And also with the Marvel drops, they've been just making a lot more money with the blind boxes. And then also, guys, later on today, 12 p.m. Pacific time, I think that is 3 p.m. Eastern time or 2 p.m. Eastern time, they have the comic book drop with Spider-Man meeting the Fantastic Four. All right, so be on the lookout for that, guys, as well, if you're a collector for VeVe. Total 8.5%. Thank you, Omar. It's 6% on Marvel and 2.5% on VeVe. Appreciate you, Omar, for that. Loving the content, Alpha. Keep diversifying. Thanks, Freeman Zion. Appreciate you for that. So, you and me too, bro. I didn't load. Same for Afrodroids. Ben Carter, I hope you got on the pre-sales. Guys, the Afrodroids just blew up. Discord, 8,000 members. It's just insane. The demand for that.
10,000.
Oh, 10,000?
Yeah.
It's crazy, guys. The numbers on Afrodroids. All right. And like Super Bunnies, I'm kind of wondering how many people got on pre-sales, and is this going to sell out on pre-sales?
That's the $1 million question. I think we don't know, man. We definitely tried to do the best we can for the people that were in our server early and support us early. And let me actually say, you and the entire VeVe community really came strong into the Afrodroid server early on. Really helped us, really spread the word, and they're a huge part of our community. The VeVe community is a huge part of everything I do, but they're really, it's one of the best communities in the entire NFT space is the VeVe community.
Yeah, the VeVe community is very strong, guys. VeVe community, when it
very
comes to
strong,
world, it's a very strong community, guys. The Omi homies, the Omi gang, and then in crypto is like the Dogecoin. The Dogecoin community is massive. All right, so each project has their very own strong community. Oh, which is great. All right. The VeVe community is awesome. Besides the VeVe project, just the people on the VeVe community, guys. They're just awesome. Okay. So have you heard about the Aurory project, Mike?
I don't think so, man. I've heard the name a little bit, but I haven't studied into it. So you might have to tell me a little bit, and then I can kind of let you know what I think, or because I don't really know about it, to be honest with you. I apologize.
We'll get to that. Do you want to answer this question by Joe T? How do I get involved
in the Afrodroids? Absolutely. That's a wonderful question. What's up, Joe? The best thing to do would be to go to the website, which is afrodroids.io with an S at the end there, afrodroids.io. And you can check out the roadmap. You can see everything that's going on. You can check out the charity that's gonna receive 20% of the sales tomorrow. And the best thing to do would be the top right there is join our Discord. Our Discord this morning just crossed 10,000 members, and it's really pumping and exciting. Now, with respect to how you can get involved, we closed our pre-sale list yesterday at 2 p.m., but we're now taking a pre-sale wait list. So during the pre-sale, we may or may not turn on that wait list. So that's the best thing you could do at the moment to get involved and hang out with the community and engage and be part of it. We want everybody to be part of the community. This is a long-term project. OO, the artist, where I would actually suggest what I've been suggesting for the last week. The first thing when I talk about this project, I tell people to go to Instagram, and I tell people to go to OO's account, which is OO, it's OWO_ANIETIE, and you can get a feel for his art and what he does. He puts out a piece every day, and if you hear him talk about the meaning behind each of them, it's super inspiring. This guy is going to be an absolute superstar. OO is huge in the NFT community. He's friends with everybody. He lifts everybody else up. He's super special. I'm lucky to be able to work with him.
Guys, what is cool about this project too, right? How we're actually seeing that these droids are out in the city, right, in an urban area. What's cool about I like this one a lot. What's cool about this project is that, again, we're gonna move on. But what's cool about Afrodroids is the roadmap. All right, we have the drop coming. Also, we're going to be getting airdrop a drone that's gonna come with this, which is absolutely phenomenal. Then we have the charity. That 20% of the sales are going to charity. And also the AR technology, all right, for you to actually display your droid via AR through your phone. So that's what makes
Let me be clear real quick. So you know Mark, he's amazing. He's working on the augmented reality technology. We can't promise that every droid at first is going to have their own AR. We're going to be giving some rigid models and things people can play with in augmented reality. We're working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but we're careful not to overpromise. And I just wanted to it's a little bit semantics, but you said you'll be able to see your droid in augmented reality. And that's not necessarily the case right off the bat.
Appreciate you.
This is a long-term project, and we will be working on, all kinds of things as we move forward, but they just need to be clear about that.
Thanks for that, Mike.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Okay, so the next thing, guys, that I want to talk about is this project right here, and this deals with Solana. So here we have, guys, the Aurory countdown. All right, that happens right now in 27 minutes, the same time as the VeVe countdown. So, Mike, have you heard about Axie Infinity? Have you heard about Luvium, Star Atlas?
Axie Infinity. If you go to Crypto Slam and you look at the stats, because I look at them every week, Axie Infinity blows every other project away with respect to volume and transactions, and all like by 2 or 3 times they blow everybody else away.
Yeah, Axie Infinity has done some insane numbers.
It's unbelievable.
But what I'm trying to get to, guys, is that Axie Infinity, I already knew that NFT gaming was going to come and be a part of the NFT world. All right. NFTs is just not digital art. So I knew gaming was going to come and take place. You have great projects out there like Star Atlas. All right. They're working on phenomenal game. They're going to be having the mini games very, very soon. But then I ran into Aurory. All right. The Aurory project takes place on Solana, powered by Serum. And they're going to be a game as well, guys, for NFT gaming. Another type of game for play while you earn, or earn while you play. And this game also has solo missions that doesn't require payments. All right, you can play by yourself. You could challenge other players, and it's set up in a Pokemon type of world where you're actually just going through the world as an RPG game style. And as you're going through the bushes like Pokemon, then a wild animal will come out, or Pokemon per se, and then you're able to fight it. All right. And you start earning on the marketplace. You're able to sell your items on the marketplace as well. And they're releasing these digital art, guys, today for the drop for the gaming project of Aurory. I wish I could actually check out their gaming website. I need to go ahead and pull that up. But this project, guys, is very, very, very cool. Let me go actually to the Twitter account and put these guys up. I want you to see how this game looks like. I see Rome is out here on the stream.
That's my brother right there, Romaniac. fellow Bored Ape. He's the man. He's absolutely the man.
Okay, so I got the video up. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. This is taking place in a couple of minutes as well. Share the audio on it. All right. Okay, not sure what happened there. I'm having trouble here with the video.
Yeah, loading a little slow.
There you go. I'm not sure what's going on with this video right now. Oh, man, it sucks I'm not able to play the video. I played it yesterday. I'm trying to see what is going on with this video today. So let me try it just one more time. It's just not playing. Oh, man. It's like it doesn't want me to show you guys what this is. Maybe it's a sign.
Yeah. They want you to keep it quiet.
Yeah, I think I gotta keep this quiet. It's just not playing for me right now. Oh man, it's not playing for me right now.
Yeah,
it is.
That play to earn model is gigantic, and it's only going to get bigger. It's really only going to get bigger. And you guys are right. I mean, some projects will be like the next whatever it is, Final Fantasy or Call of Duty. I have no idea, but some of not all of them are obviously going to be amazing. But people I've spoken to people in places around the world that have quit their job, literally just to play Axie Infinity, and they're making more money than when they were working, doing whatever they were doing before.
It's insane, but it's very, very true, especially a lot of people in third world countries.
Yep.
Right? That they quit. Yep. And besides gaming, people have just quit their job just from digital art.
Man.
Yes. Because of NFTs.
Yeah. I remember when OniForce came out, people were trading OniForce. Like I saw one dude on Twitter traded 2 of his OniForces for an Audi. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's amazing.
Oh, man.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, guys. So I'm not able to show you this video. And maybe I just got to go ahead and keep it quiet. All right. So I'm just going to leave it there as it is because it is not displaying. I'll try to get it back up later. But I guess it just doesn't want me to share the secret. But that will be coming up at 11 a.m., guys, is the Aurory Drop happening. So we have the VeVe Drop and we have the Aurory Drop. Also, we have Draftkings taking place later on today. What is your thoughts on Draftkings and NBA Top Shots? Do you follow those?
Yeah, absolutely. The Draftkings, the autograph.io, I love. I've been trying to get in on every one. I've gotten 3 so far. I haven't bought anything on the secondary, but I'm just going to buy everything they put on retail. I actually have that founding members token. I was big on autograph.io back in March when it was first announced. So happy it's coming. I love doing it. You know, you get in the queue, and Top Shot was actually my first foray into NFTs. Yeah. Back in February, Gary Vee put out a video about NFTs, and I just what he said really resonated with me, and I knew that is what I needed to do and to learn. And the first thing I found was Top Shot. I have a bunch of LeBron moments. I have a whole bunch of moments there, and Top Shot, everyone knows, took a little dip, but in the last month or so, it's really starting to come back a little bit, and people should watch. They added the WNBA. That was very popular, but Top Shot's coming back up. I see you're on autograph.io now. You're on Draftkings, so we can talk about that if you like. But we're going
to talk about that. Talking about NBA Top Shots, guys.
Yeah.
What Mike is referring to is that WNBA actually just came out for the very, very first time. And this is when I came back into NBA Top Shots, because I said, okay, hold up. This is a first appearance. Let me get into NBA Top Shots, okay? So I got into it, and I actually got pretty lucky. I scored, I believe she is the number 9 best player in the WNBA, Courtney Vandersloot. And I got a very low edition, as you see, is a common of 120 out of 11,250. So that's Courtney Vandersloot. So I actually scored very well. But with NBA Top Shots, I think they're not going to go anywhere. And instead, I think they're going to get better. Like Mark Cuban said, imagine that you own great moments from NBA Top Shots, and due to you owning those moments, now when you go to the Miami Heat game, now when you go to a Lakers game, due to you having these moments, you're actually recognized and placed in a VIP section at the actual game. Okay, so this is something that they're actually looking to. Mark Cuban is the one that made those statements. So I could actually see that happening, where these NFTs actually give you some type of special perks when you go to the NBA games, or probably when you buy NBA merchandise or season tickets or something. It might actually give you an advantage over the average person that's into basketball. So this is something that was pretty cool, guys. And I made my return back into NBA Top Shots with this. I hold a lot of moments. I gave a lot of my good moments as well to my brother, since he pursued NBA Top Shots more than I did. But I still have my moments, and I'm visiting them back and forth as their challenges got pretty hard. But
I'll say my co-host, the NFT Catcher podcast, Jennifer Sudo, is huge into Top Shot. She works for Evaluate.market, and she hasn't let me forget the last little while that it's been coming back. So I'm always happy to hear from her how it's going. She keeps me up on it, and it's almost time to get back in there. And maybe, like, she really thinks it's time to snag some of those Series 1 moments that have been really undervalued, that they could pop again, because the season's going to be starting up in 2 months now or so. The season's going to kick off, and it's going to get hot again.
I believe so, and I did see the rise. I saw Top Shot drop for around $3, the cheapest moments. Yep. And when I got back on it, I saw the rise. I think they're back at $7, like it was before.
That's actually really good. I mean, because eventually it's going to be kind of like baseball cards. You go to a baseball card show, And there's a bunch of valuable ones, but there's millions of that are worth 10 cents. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like
it could.
but, yeah.
I can see that happening.
Yeah.
So the next big thing, guys, when it comes to NFTs and sports memorabilia is Draftkings recently coming into the NFT world. And I think Draftkings was super smart for coming into the world, guys. And they've been getting a lot of publicity when it comes to the YouTube fights recently, the MMA fights. Draftkings is a sports betting website, all right? But they started to drop NFTs. So as you see, I got the Naomi Osaka. I got 3 of these editions. I'm keeping this one because it's edition number 98. I have an Emerald that I was able to get. I got me the Wayne Gretzky, and I got me the Tom Brady. And the Tom Brady, guys, of course, we all know Tom Brady, all right, even if we're not into football, like myself. But I bought this for $12, guys. And now I believe the minimum that is going for just the carbon is $300. So actually went up $345. The carbon edition.
What's
Brady.
the next one up? I got the first 2. The next one was the platinum, I think, or I forget. No, there was carbon, and what was the second one?
It was platinum. Yeah, platinum is the second one.
Yeah. I got lucky. I got those first 2 with Brady.
Yeah. So if we're looking at the platinum, you just want to hit browse and go down to Tom Brady, and the platinum, as you see, is going for $395. All right, platinum was $25 worth, and it's insane now, guys. It's performing absolutely. Yeah, it's awesome for $25. Now you can sell it for $395. So there is royalty fees as well, guys, but still, you're still going to be making a killing when it comes down to this. If you're able to get an autograph Tom Brady, then, even a further killing. So we have Wayne Gretzky, Naomi Osaka, the best tennis player. And now we have, I believe her name is Simone Biles.
Oh, yeah, the gymnast. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, she's a gymnast. I didn't know about it. I really don't follow sports. I haven't been following the Olympics. So, I just did a quick Google search. I will be participating on this drop as well.
My father's actually a giant fan of hers, always talking about her. That's awesome. I'm gonna try and get one of them for him. That's going next week.
Yeah. I believe she has 32 medals.
Probably something, man. I don't know exactly, but she is spectacular, amazing athlete, and great, inspiring and all that. So, yeah, that's really. I didn't even realize she was next. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then after her, guys, so we have this taking place today. All right, this will be taking place today, the 31st. I will be covering this too as well, guys. I'll be on a live stream later on. Every drop on the hour from 3 to 7. I've been covering these drops. And next week, Friday, we have the signed autographs. But next week, it gets even bigger. We have Derek Jeter actually coming onto DraftKings. So Derek Jeter, one of the best baseball players out there, all right? Followed by A-Rod, Barry Bonds, and some other huge names in the baseball community. But I'm expecting this to perform very,
Let me
very
tell you, that's
well.
that could be the biggest one.
Yes, and the baseball community is massive. The fandom for baseball is huge.
Yankees fans, I mean, come on,
Yeah. Oh, and the Yankees, yes.
Yeah, that's going to be the biggest one, and especially because there's more people on it now that they see there's money. So, like, you talking about it, me talking about it, everybody talking about this, you're going to have, for 5,000 of them, you're going to have now 30,000 people in the queue. At least. Yeah. At least.
Again, guys, do not let the numbers deter you. Okay?
Because it's free to get in the queue. You give it a shot.
Yeah, do not let the numbers deter you. Okay? I've been so far lucky with it, and as you see in my portfolio, I've gotten so far one from each one. But again, DraftKings is growing and growing and growing with every single drop. So the numbers are going to get higher and higher.
Sick. Yeah, man.
So the numbers are going to get higher and higher. But guys, just try it, and consistency is key. If you didn't get it today, try again on the signed autographs, and then try again for Derek Jeter. After Derek Jeter as well, guys, we should be having, I'm not sure what's going on here with my internet today, but after Derek Jeter, we actually have possibly, I think the next one will be Tiger Woods. Okay. And then Tony Hawks, and then Tiger Woods. They didn't mention Simone Biles. They just dropped it in there, but they have mentioned Tony Hawks and Tiger Woods. Those are going to be massive as well. Yep. So I'm very excited for these projects, guys. Very, very fun project to dive into with DraftKings. Absolutely loving it. And they came in strong. All right. They followed the drop method of NBA Top Shots, but they didn't have no hiccups. Their drop was phenomenal. You took part in the drop, right? You said you got the Tom Brady
Yeah.
one?
I took part in pretty much all of them. I might have missed one or two of the later ones where there was only maybe 50 or 100 pieces. But yeah, I hop into the weight room on every single one because it's easy money at this point. Like there's no reason not to.
Yeah, it's awesome, bro. It's
Yeah.
so simple too, guys. This is just another avenue that you
Yeah.
have in the NFT world. All right, just another avenue. Master T Coaching. Hey, Mike, thanks for all the work you and your team have done for AfroDroids. We're getting so much attention and hype, guys, for AfroDroids. People really have their eyes on this project. And again, I think it really comes down to the roadmap and also, of course, number one, the art, because the art is what captures you. So just an amazing project, guys, here taking place in 23 hours, 29 minutes, and 6 seconds. The pre-sales 10:17 a.m. EDT time, September 1st, taking place tomorrow, and the public sales a couple hours after. All right, so this is going to be, guys, I think definitely a sellout. The community just blew up. What a banger. All right, so AfroJoy is taking place tomorrow. There's so much stuff, guys, happening back to back to back. And again, check out NFT Catcher. That is pinned on the chat, guys. Follow Michael Keen. NFT Catcher is going to lead you to all of the drops. Most of the drops that are great.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I didn't mean to cut you off there, man. But show them, if you don't mind, where you click drops up at the top and it gives you the full calendar. You might not be signed in. Yeah, you'd have to sign in. It's up to you if you want to. But
I was signed in. I think it signed me out.
Yeah. When you click that drop, that's when you get the full calendar for the day for everybody. Like you see our highlights on the front screen, but you sign in totally free for everybody to use. Right there you go.
Well, yes, guys, right here, there's a calendar. Okay, exactly what he's talking about. Let me make the screen a little bit bigger. Right there, you can add the reminders, you can like them, and just go down the list. But as you see, plenty and plenty of projects. Captain America over here, August 31st. Just plenty of projects, guys, that he has listed. Electric Punks, Raccoon Mafia. It just goes on and on. AfroDroid, you see a little fire sign on it, right? So taking place tomorrow. I know he had the 7s on here, but again, guys, you got to go keep browsing down and down and down because there's just amazing projects out there. The ones with the fire, I guess those are your favorites?
We put the fire at first. People wanted to know which ones were the generative projects when we first started going. Nothing is necessarily financial advice when we put it's called a hot symbol, and whoever enters the particular on sale kind of makes that decision. We look at it. Sometimes we add hot, sometimes we take it away. It's not necessarily an endorsement, but it's definitely something that we want people to at least take a look at. We try to be as, just more of a data dump, basically, where we put everything we can and we let you decide. A lot of times you'll see a spotlight symbol, and that will actually be like an independent artist that we know and we're friends with, and we put on there. We're happy to add independent artists because, like I said, we try and be very comprehensive. So we will put, if you're having an NFT drop, you talk to us and we will put it on there right with everybody else. We're part of the community. We want to help the community and all that for sure.
Appreciate that, Mike. So, Mike, before we get onto the VeVe Drop and the Aurory Drop taking place now, what are your thoughts? Do you know anything about Crypto Zoo? No.
When you said it for the first time and it's Logan Paul, that was my first time hearing that word, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'll admit I'm not quite as dialed in as I should be, like I have been for the last 5 months. But I'm okay. Coming September 1st.
Yes.
This is Logan Paul's project.
This is Logan Paul's project. Yeah, I need to get more familiar with this project. But this also involves NFT gaming. So I got to get more familiar with it. They're comparing it to Axie Infinity. I believe you have to get it through PancakeSwap, actually buy some tokens to actually be able to get the NFT or something like that. I'm not really familiar with how the project works. That's why I was asking you. They just told me about this project yesterday.
Yeah.
So like I said, tonight I'm diving into this just to see what it's about. And if I like it, I'm going to get into it because, of course, guys, Logan Paul, he's just been very massive when it comes to the community, to the crypto community. And of course, he just has a lot of fans all over YouTube, guys. is when Logan Paul mentioned something in the NFT world is definitely a sign for you to actually just take a look at it and see what's going on in that space. So always buying NFTs, and we're just waiting for Crypto Zoo, see how that performs. But guys, I don't have information on this project. I need to find out some more. All right. The NFT catcher.io is the best in the game. If you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? Does Draftkings work in New York? It should work in the United States and all around Canada as well. But New York has very strict laws when it comes to crypto. Okay. There's some exchanges that will not even work in New York. All right. So you have to do your own research every time it comes to New York. Guys, the restrictions are pretty hefty up there. December Bitcoin, what's going on? December Bitcoin joined the VeVe drops every time. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning where he's at, but always on the drop for the VeVe. I'm going to be watching both. I'm going to be showing you guys the VeVe screen now in a little bit and the Aurory drop as well. So I'm going to be working with both. If I'm able to get the secret rare, I'll show you guys that. And if I'm able to actually mint one of the Aurorys, then I'll let you guys know as well, guys. So let me share this last screen and then go on to VeVe. So for Aurory project, guys, it is through Phantom Wallet. All right, let me go ahead and refresh this. I put an auto clicker already on there. Not an auto clicker, auto accept. So I won't have to click again to confirm my transaction. It works through the Phantom Wallet. I'm already logged into it. That's how you can see how much souls I already have on this project. This is the countdown. Tip, do not refresh. The mint button should show up, guys, when the countdown actually expires. All right. So do not refresh. If you see some time has passed, then you could actually go ahead and refresh. That is, guys, completely up to you. All right. But according to the Discord, it stated do not refresh. Wait for the time to actually expire. So it sucks that it's happening at the same time of VeVe. All right. It sucks because I'm over here working, actually using both hands now for this. And of course, guys, we have the VeVe project now dropping in the next couple of minutes as well. In the next 5 minutes, let me go ahead and mirror my phone. So you have the Captain Americas, guys, over here on your arrival. You want to click on Captain America. I'm only going for the secret rare today. And my tip is align your buy now button with the error message. Okay. You align your button and just fly through it. That's all you got to do, guys. Just fly through it. Be very careful that you don't press cancel on it. But this is one of the top methods that has been working. You've been seeing a lot of other YouTubers use this method as well. So that is the method, guys, that I will be using today. The sevens are a completely rip-off of OniForce artwork, how they set up their community, roadmap, everything. People are only FOMO into it because they think it will grow like Oni. Michael Keen, we've seen a lot of projects on that are mock-ups, right, of other projects.
Yep.
What's your thoughts on projects like this?
As
we know, Seven, they got a massive community now.
Yeah, they have massive community. Imitation's the highest form of flattery. I mean, there's the apes took off, and then you're seeing everybody. There's all these projects now that kind of like every animal you could ever think of. Like
the Wicked Bone Ape. I like my Wicked Bone Ape. I know.
Yeah, dude, did you hold on to them? Because they're crushing it.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Wicked Hounds.
Romaniac, who was messaging earlier, we was in Clubhouse one night. He's like, I can't stop buying these when they were like 0.05, 0.06. And I was like, yeah, all right. And I minted some, and I actually traded mine at about 0.25 for some Boss Logic gauntlets. I figured that would be the better move. Maybe long term, who knows? But no, I should have held on to my Wicked 8 Bone Club because it's unbelievable. And the Lazy Lions, you know about the Lazy Lions? That's pushing the 8th floor the last I looked. Like, I mean, projects that just like I minted some of those too, just for like it. It's crazy the ones that are taking off that don't even look like too much. And I'm not in the Discords to see why they're even going. I'm just watching the markets, listening to people. Like I don't have the time to be in every Discord and that kind of thing anymore. It's I'm just kind of trying to keep my ear to the ground. And
it's hard to be involved with every single community, guys. Right. But if you at the end of the day, like Franlation said, shout out to Franlation. Franlation was on the stream earlier, guys. Like Franlation said, go with your gut feeling. That's all you could do. You can see the community booming. You can see it getting a lot of attention. and it might not work out. Okay, you can make a lot of money with these projects. You could lose money, and you could lose money again, like Gary Vee said. But just go with your gut feeling. That's the best thing that I could tell you. DX Photo stating the sevens was actually established before Oni, and he's stating, to be fair, that's pretty interesting. They explained this. Do your own research. So I'm not sure. Again, I can't dive into every project, but if what you're saying is true, that's actually pretty cool. I guess just Oni Force being the Fortnite, beating them to the punch.
Yeah, no, he's probably right. I mean, who knows? They definitely people are out there saying they look alike, and I guess that's to be expected when it's coming afterward. But yeah, if that's a story, that's a story.
Yeah,
for sure.
So, what's your final thoughts again? Going back to the initial question on these mock-ups and these these similar copycat projects.
Not always my favorite, like all the derivative punks and that kind of thing, but. I'd rather something a little more original, but it's kind of the culture a little bit, and people pay homage to other projects, and maybe some of them just see a way to make money, but some of them genuinely are trying to do something cool. You mentioned the Chipto punks, like Cam Taylor and those guys are great. That's a great project. They took inspiration from the punks, but they did their own thing. There's a lot of different. I mean, there's so much going on in the NFT space. And people can be as creative as they want, and you get to make the rules right now because there's not a lot of rules out there.
Exactly, and I think really is that people are just looking to chase the new high.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. People always want the hot new thing. I say that all the time. That's where all the action is. People want the hot new thing.
Yeah, people are just looking for the new high, and they're seeing these dope projects with this dope art come out, and they're gonna go ahead and YOLO into it. So it is what it is.
Yep, and they hear their friends making money. Word spreads quick when there's money being made.
It does.
What are we sitting at? 10:59. We're hitting it right now, aren't we?
Yeah. Guys, we are 30 seconds away from the drop right now.
30 seconds away. I'm even going to try this right now. Let's see. I'm going for the Ultra.
Good luck to everyone, guys, on the stream. If you're following if you're trying to get the secret rare or the ultra rare, good luck to everyone right now on the stream. What I'm doing right now, as you're seeing, is I'm actually aligning my buttons. I have the Aurory project as well. The Aurory project is like 3 seconds behind. So I'm hoping, this works out for me, whichever one comes first. But guys, good luck to everyone, guys, on the stream. 5 seconds left. Damn it, and it gave me an error. Actually gave me an error. So that's sold out, guys. It actually gave me an error. So I didn't get it on my port. I'm trying to see if Michael Keen got anything.
Looks like I'm getting an Ultra, but give me a second. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah, I got it. Got the Ultra.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. Congrats, man. Michael Keen getting the Ultra, guys. As you see, I actually got an error. I couldn't get in on the drop.
Oh, that makes me happy. It's a nice little bonus there for the day.
Yeah, with 2,500 editions out of that ultra rare.
So cool. Yep. Number 460.
460? What a great number.
Man. Yeah. Green
Secret
truck.
sold out in seconds. Yeah. The ultra rares and the secret rares, they sell out very quick. Once you get that green truck, guys, you already know that's what you got. So mine was actually loading up, but I didn't get it. I didn't get it. And that happens. That happens sometimes, guys. Sometimes you get that error message. So, congrats on couldn't get it. Going for the UR. Congratulations, guys, for everyone that actually got it. The Aurory, the mint has been down. We're actually waiting on that to take place. It started working. It's just been loading on mine. So I'm just letting it load right here. And let me just check it out again. So the mint still saying that it's down, guys. I just keep on refreshing. So I'm trying to see what happens with that.
Yeah, we've gained about 150 people in the Discord since I've been on here. Hopefully, I think it's a bunch of your people hopping in. I appreciate that, man.
For the Afrodroids?
Yeah, for the Afrodroids. I know, that's all I'm thinking of. Yeah, for the Afrodroids, yeah.
Yeah, the Afrodroids is awesome, man. That's going to be an awesome project. Congrats, fam. All who won. Congrats on the Ultra.
Yeah, thank you. Very nice. Thanks, Unibonger. I like that.
But guys, we have Afro Droids dropping tomorrow. Join the Discord community, guys. Appreciate all of you guys for being on the stream. Michael Keen, man, amazing time, bro. Like always, man. We got to have you back on the stream.
Anytime, man. Hit me up. It was good chatting up with you in the Afro Droids Discord late last night, and I'm sure we'll be doing it again. But it's always a pleasure. I love your stream. And like I said earlier on, I genuinely appreciate the support that you gave NFT Catcher back in May. And always, we'll always be connected because I really do appreciate the early supporters. And you were there for us and invited me on and everything. So it's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you, Mike, man. It's always a pleasure, bro.
You
so
too,
again,
man.
I got to have you back on the stream. Guys, go ahead and check out the VeVe Marketplace as well. If you're trying to go ahead and cap on these Captain Americas or sell it, just do your own research when it comes to the marketplace. But again, guys, appreciate Michael Keen for being on here. NFTcatcher.io. Follow him on Twitter. It is pinned. Guys, with that said, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later on for the Draftkings drop. And always remember, bro, stay alpha.